Welcome back to the Mechanical Art Gallery. I'm wearing my gold shirt today because I want to talk about this gold watch. Now, I got this thing in on trade. This is a Yacht Master 1, reference 16628. I got this in on trade for another watch I had in my inventory, and I noticed a couple of issues about it that I have to correct before listing it for sale. So let's dive into this one. Now, first and foremost on this watch, what I think is really cool is this one has this silver, or I guess slate, sunburst dial. These are incredibly rare, which is one of the reasons I took this watch in with a couple of issues, just because it's such a rare find to see this dial. A lot of them are white or champagne or mother of pearl. Some of the mother of pearl ones are really nice looking. There's a dark mother of pearl. Looks really neat, but personally, against the gold background, I really like how that slate dial looks. Really nice looking watch. So the first thing I noticed when I took this in, obviously it's dirty, it needs a cleaning, but if you look at the bezel, you can see on this matte textured part, there's some scratches there. Now, it's a 20-year-old watch, so I wasn't expecting it to be perfect. But when you see scratches on that matte texture there, it's a little bit more involved of a process to get it polished. It's not something you can just do on your own with Cape Cod or something like that. A watchmaker has to take this piece out, this bezel insert, and basically what they have to do is they have to polish the numbers and these indices first. Then they have to put a very strong lacquer paint over the numbers and the indices, and then sandblast that inner piece where you see that matte texture. Then once that's sandblasted, they then use a solution to take off the textured, the lacquer, and that way you can have these polished numbers and indices and a matte sandblasted texture behind it. So I'll show you a video of that when this is done, but it's quite an involved process. It's more expensive than a normal polish, which the rest of it needs a very light polish. That all that you're seeing there, that is all very, very easy to take out with a very light buff refinish. And the first thing I'm going to do actually is offer this up to some people and see if they want it as is. Some people don't want their watches polished or refinished, touched up. So I'm going to see if anybody wants to take it before I do that. However, there were a couple of other things I noticed about this watch when I did my initial inspection. Can you see what it is from looking back here on the case back? If you notice, the spring bars holding the bracelet on, they're not gold, they're steel. That can lead to the holes in the case where the spring bars rest wearing down over time and having loose links. It can also wear down the gold inside the actual end link as well, since it's a stronger, harder material rubbing up against the golds. And if you notice here on this one, that spring bar that holds the bracelet to the clasp is also not gold. So that's something I have to fix before I sell it. And you look at it's kind of sticking out a little bit from the end of the clasp. So in short, yes, this is an awesome watch. It's probably the most cost-effective solid gold Rolex sports model you can get. This thing for under 25 grand. It doesn't get much better than that for a solid gold Rolex sport model. Yes, it has a few issues with it that we already discussed. And yes, it was sold to my client like that. And I want to have those things fixed before I offer it up for sale to you guys. So let me know in the comments if you think there's anything else I should be looking for in this watch, if this is a watch you consider adding to your collection, and I'll catch you on the next video.